who were Jeremiah's contemporaries. Have you ever wondered who shared the stage with the prophet Jeremiah during one of the most tumultuous times in ancient Judah? Jeremiah, a significant figure in the Hebrew Bible, lived and prophesied from around 626 years before Christ to after the fall of Jerusalem in 587 years before Christ. His prophetic journey unfolded during the reigns of 5 kings of Judah: Josiah, Jehoahaz, Jehoiakim, Jehoiakim, and Zedekiah. One of the most notable contemporaries of Jeremiah was King Josiah. He was the king when Jeremiah began his prophetic mission. Josiah is remembered for his religious reforms aimed at restoring the worship of Yahweh and eliminating idol worship. His reign set the stage for many of Jeremiah's messages. Jeremiah was not the only prophet during this time. He had several fellow prophets who shared similar missions, though their messages sometimes varied. Huldah, a prophetess and relative of Jeremiah, was active around the same period. Zephaniah, who is often considered a mentor to Jeremiah, also prophesied during Josiah's reign. Another significant figure was Uriah of Kiriath-Jearim. He delivered messages calling for repentance and warned of impending judgment, similar to Jeremiah's own warnings. As the events unfolded, 2 other prophets, Ezekiel and Daniel, were also contemporaries of Jeremiah. Daniel was taken into Babylonian captivity and became prominent in the Babylonian court. Ezekiel ministered to the exiles near Babylon, both calling for faithfulness to God and repentance. Jeremiah's time also overlapped with earlier prophets like Isaiah and Micah. These prophets addressed different audiences within the kingdoms of Israel and Judah, each contributing to the religious landscape of the time. Jeremiah's prophetic work was marked by warnings to Judah about the consequences of abandoning their covenant with God. His messages highlighted the dangers of idol worship and social injustices. He foretold the Babylonian conquest, the destruction of Jerusalem, and the ruin of the temple. This period was rife with political instability and religious corruption. Jeremiah faced strong opposition from political leaders, priests, and even his own family. His public warnings were often unpopular, leading to attempts to silence him. One of his most notable moments was the Temple Sermon, which challenged the official religious practices of the time and nearly cost him his life. The destruction of Solomon's Temple, a sacred site in Jerusalem, marked a turning point in the religious landscape. This event influenced pilgrimage practices and the architecture of sacred spaces in Judah. Jeremiah's experiences and prophecies are closely linked to the history and transformation of sacred sites in ancient Israel. In summary, Jeremiah's contemporaries included key figures like King Josiah, other prophets such as Huldah, Zephaniah, Uriah, Ezekiel, and Daniel, all of whom played vital roles during a critical period of religious and political change. Their collective efforts and challenges shaped the religious narrative of ancient Judah and left a lasting impact on sacred sites and architecture.